Coming to you live is now a cool soccer game with your favorite video game characters.
Wait, I want that ball!
Out of the way, furball!
Knuckles is in the lead for so close by hitting on the goal! It's the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games 2018! With all of your favorite characters starring Mario! Wahoo! I no longer have obesity! Sonic the Hedgehog!
I'm still a virgin!
Dr. Eggman!
I'm gonna get deported.
Bowser Jr. and Knuckles!
We'll make you all our slaves, I'm black!
Wario, Shadow, and Waluigi!
Oh, I love eating Burger King.
I wanna die.
I'm gonna be a communist.
Luigi!
I'm gonna eat this horse.
Yoshi and Tails!
Yoshi! I'm finally gonna achieve something! Shut up, nerd!
I'll never be president.
Donkey Kong and Silver!
Does somebody have a bra that I can put on?
Save me.
Amy, Sticks, Blaze, and Peach!
You put chlorine in my eyes! I'm sorry, I thought it was clean! Why did I choose to be on this team?
You girls are the best.
Mario and Sonic and their friends will team up to encounter dangerous challenges like they never faced before. Give me a 5, Sonic. Haha. Wait, why does your hand feel sticky?
I didn't wash my hands in 5 days.
Could you please let go of my hand?
No.
Bike racing!
I'm gonna kill you all.
He's gonna go eat that garlic.
Horse racing! Volleyball!
Oh wait, I got it!
Sprinting!
Living wild!
I swear, this is the second time that we broke our camera. After this game is over, I'm gonna retire my career and become a garbage man.
My leg!
As we move on to gymnastics! Yahoo! Oh, my meatballs! And swimming! So come on down to the Mario Sonic Olympic Games 2018. The ticket price sales is only $159. If you don't come by to purchase your tickets, we'll come and destroy your houses, take away your children, and force you to pay child support on Disney Channel. Okay, we get it, John, so we can cut it off.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Huh, indeed, Sonic. But we have to do it for the money, and to get physical, and the entertainment for the audience as well.
I guess.
This is why we don't, participate in sports events or be offered to be part of one, or have any sponsorship. Like, McDonald's is the official sponsor of the Olympics. I guess LeBron James must have eaten a Big Mac. Disgusting.
Oh, my dreams have failed.
Wow, you're actually an acrobat, Sonic. I can't believe it. Smells like fish. Whoa! Ah! What?
Can't believe you just smelled like it smells like fish. Oh, Daffy, we got an intro to do and a thing to talk about. Oh, okay, I'll be joining. Well, howdy everybody at Woody and Daffy Duck. Oh boy, now we're finally having time to make another Watches video. Yeah, since Ice Age back in January. But yeah, the first one is an SML video. Why? Because we haven't done one since back in November, which is SML Movie Mars New Hat, where we did a small skit, like SML in a nutshell, like SML's problems during his running out of ideas and losing subs, and decided to make Jeffy Fan ideas and Jeffy Fanboys versus old fans. You gotta check out that video yourself if you haven't watched it, but if you did, that's great. So for this particular Watches video, there's gonna be no plot, just to put it out there. Sorry to disappoint you, there's like no mini plots, just that me and Daffy are just gonna discuss about the situations that SML had over the years till present day. But just to let you know, there's going to be a few positive things and negative things that we have to point out for SML. And don't worry, we're not disrespecting Logan. We're not going to say anything bad about him. It's just that we already know everyone makes mistakes. No human being is perfect. But we just want to talk about before we even react to this SML video. Well, I guess I have to say, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Yeah, I guess. So, how do we start? Well, we'll just go start off from the beginning ages of SML. Follow me. Here we go. Super Mario Logan. Not the same Super Mario Logan that I used to know. Yep, you could say that again. Let's go back in a time where SML was really good, really entertaining, where SML was SML. Now that's more like it. Yes indeed, my friend. 2007 from 2012, I would say it's the golden age of SML. That era of SML was made SML special. From all the memorable characters, the creative series, the funny humor, all of it. You can name it why what makes old SML special. If you're an old school SML fan, you would understand how great this age of Super Mario Logan was. Especially during from 2008-2009, we got one of the most memorable series, which was Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures. One of the best series that SMLs can ever made, including my favorite SML character, Mama Luigi. You're correct, Mama Luigi was one of the highlights of old SML. We got other characters like Shrek, Black Yoshi, Woody, Tony the Tiger, Mr. Pig, and many other characters. And Logan has other creative ideas like Shrimp Hunter. No one has ever thought an idea about a southern redneck cowboy has a hunting business for shrimp. And not just that, even though Logan was young, he was just happy to make these videos, including he made some really creative songs, like we're gonna play the Super Mario Logan rap theme song. Yep, he collabed with a rapper named D-Storm and decided to make their own original theme song of Super Mario Logan. Out of all the SML raps, this is the best one. SML say Princess Peach, but the SML say Princess Peach for the low have Mario and Luigi. Go step up Bowser, call up Toad, catch your flags, collect them gold. If you want YouTube and Nintendo, and that's the Mario Logan Show. Yep, good old songs indeed. And the other thing is, in this time period, SML was hilarious from its own charm. It wasn't really forced, it doesn't have that much filler. It was just spot on. Like, for this video, for example, an SML movie, Shrek's Nightmare, that was uploaded back in February 2010. You're incorrect, Woody. It's actually May 2010. Next time, check the published dates. I was just thinking about it. Sorry, since I totally forgot about it.
Donkey, I think you should turn it to like 2020 or CNN or something, because I heard the other day when I was watching Dancing with the Donkeys.
What? Dancing with the Donkeys? I would actually love to see a show about that. And also SML really has heart. Like, it really appealed to emotion. Like, for this particular episode is Martin Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures Season 2 Episode 1. And due to Zeke, the voice actor of Mario Luigi, had to move to Colorado, Logan and Zeke decided to make the Season 2 premiere of Mario Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures and let Zeke betray his Mama Luigi one last time. And what is one way to get rid of Mama Luigi? Well, if you've seen this video, you already know. But if you haven't, you're about to find out.
Bob's still around my chest, isn't it? Perfect.
Why? Why did he have to be dead? So sad. Yep, so emotional and so sad to leave off a good character, because Luigi has some personality. He may be stupid, but at least he has some knowledge and has some care for others. That's another thing. That's what we like about Luigi. Especially one of the memorable quotes when he pulled off his magical marker. What did you say? Do you know what this pen could do to you? Just amazing. And the part where Logan was experiencing some health issues, if he had to make one final video, it was back in 2012, which was Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures Season 2, which was supposed to be the series finale. And it was really dark and dramatic. And another thing what I like about back in SML, I remember back then when Bowser used to be a villain. I'll tell you about his character traits in modern SML, but I remember back then when Bowser used to be an evil villain back in SML, which was he supposed to be originally be. And one of the reasons why I think it was a good idea if Logan had to end his channel if he did not survive to the hospital, this would have been a great finale to not just Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures, but a great finale to SML, because it brings back all the flashbacks from the entire series and all the videos that we just love from the past. And thanks to SML, he makes the plush videos that go viral. So, he's the one that makes the plush community a thing from making it. But, in case you notice, SML wasn't the first plush YouTuber that made plush videos happen. It was someone else, but we'll get to that later. Which is a great throwback to the very first episode by playing the song I Believe I Can Fly.
I want a lollipop.
That gets me every time.
Me too, without a lollipop.
You're the best, Mama Luigi. Well, thankfully Logan survived through his surgery, but he decided to make a couple more videos after which in 2012, and that was the end from the golden age from 2007 to 2012. What can go wrong from SML? But until then, SML has lost down its quality a year later after the golden age. 2013 to 2014. What can I describe it? Well, it's good. Not golden as the greatest times from SML from 2007 to 2012, but still good. But there's just a few changes in which makes SML going down qualities, just the inclusion of new characters like Chef Pee-Pee and Bowser Jr. So, in other words, we already know fans just get annoyed by so many Bowser Jr. videos that are just popping up, and of course they're saying it's repetitive. Even though Bowser Jr. changed the dynamic of SML and makes a ton more videos, to me that's not what completely ruined SML, because when I scroll the videos down here, we got some variety of new SML ideas, like Mario and Bowser's Stupid and Crazy Adventures. It was a spin-off of Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures, and I have to say, it was pretty much enjoyable. And the inclusion of Luigi's Mansion. That was one creative and entertaining video that I ever seen from Luigi's Mansion, which eventually became a series. And that's what I really much enjoy about SML 2014, the last time where it had variety. And of course, now we go to the Summer School series. It was the first Summer School series with Bowser Jr., and I gotta admit, it's my favorite school series out of all. I know Logan just made like 3. He made Summer School, the first grade, which was the most controversial series when we get to that point, and the new school series that we're kind of confused, like which videos is part of the school series and which one is not. It just gets pretty confusing. And we also got the return of Season 3 for Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures. So, but we only got like the 3 episodes. It felt like a bonus after the second season. And also, Summer School Part 2 and Part 1. But one of the things I really like about those videos is the characters that they introduce. Goodman's been around since old SML, but Jackie Chu, where they introduced in 2014, that's one of our favorite modern SML characters, and we still like him right now in present day. But Goodman, however, we'll get to that. We're just going to show you the old Goodman.
Now we're on the drugs. Good.
I like it when he says MK, even though he reminds me of a South Park character, but to me it just fits for him.
Not like drugs. Because drugs are bad.
That was a good South Park reference, and I like it. It's like, drugs are bad, guy. That's back then when Goodman used to be a likable and funny character. Hey Daffy, mind if I put a video where there's one memorable line that I can remember for Goodman? Sure, no problem, Woody, you can put it up. Alright, this is one quote that I actually like from Goodman. Let me press the space bar right there. I actually skip it, but he actually said, bad boys, what you gonna do, guys? Until Goodman has become from a likable, funny, and supportive character into this.
Give what to you?
Your house payment, Mario.
It's not due till midnight, and it's only 8 o'clock.
It's midnight somewhere in the world.
Well, look, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make my payment tonight.
Mario, if you don't pay your house payment by midnight tonight, do you know what I'm gonna do to you?
What? Purple nurple. Purple nurple. I'm gonna take your nipple in this hand, Mario. I'm gonna take your nipple in this hand and twist really hard.
Goodman, what have you become? Now you become a greedy business person who wants to rip off Mario's body part. You have problems, Goodman. You really do. And now we get to Jackie Chu. This is Jackie Chu back in 2014, so yeah, we're doing comparison before and after. So, this is Jackie Chu before in 2014.
My name's Jackie Chu.
Wow.
And you all here because you dumb. You dumb. I have PhD in calculus, so I'm gonna make you all smart.
That's what makes Jackie Chu really awesome.
Mr. Jackie Chu? Yes? That doesn't look like a name. That looks like a bunch of scribbles. Oh, well, it says Jackie Chu. But my eyes are so slant, I can't see.
Oh gosh, now you're making Jackie Chu a stereotype just because his eyes are too slant. Anyway, let's just go check later on, in later years. Is Jackie Chu still funny later in modern years of SML? Let's find out. An SML movie, Smart Jeffy. That was like in 2016, in December. Let's check.
What is the main ingredient in sushi?
Let's see. Oh, why dog?
The answer is rice. Rice? It can't be rice. You put dog in everything. You put dog in macaroni, pizza, and tacos. The answer is dog.
Why? Why would you think it's dog? Let me guess, you cooked your own dog, did ya? He did, Woody. Oh, never mind. And one of the best modern SML videos is the Thanksgiving video from 2014. Here's the reason why we like that video so much. We have all the SML characters, from the old ones to the modern ones, from the Mario characters, from the old age, and the Bowser family age, which is Bowser, Bowser Jr., even though they don't call him Bowser Jr., they call him Jr., Cody, Joseph, and Chef Pee Pee. They're all together in one Thanksgiving video. First of all, the plot was pretty good, like bring them all together as a family. The character interaction, some good character development was nice, and there were some pretty funny jokes, including Margaret's prayers during the Thanksgiving meal. Man, Lance, you are a really good voice actor.
I'd like to thank the Pilgrims and the Indians for coming in on the Titanic.
Wait, what? It wasn't even a Titanic.
Fit the turkey.
Fit the turkey.
Making pork chops and dressing and squash and putting fish in the ground to grow stuff with.
That's true.
Cabbage and And I'd like to thank Jesus for putting Mark Wahlberg on this earth.
You gotta mention Marky Mark? Oh, wow.
I'd like to thank the Transformers to us good.
What fantasy world does this woman live in? Okay, that's just the positive side of SML. So is SML still good? SML still has some problems. Now we go to 2015, which I call the average age of SML. This is the era that we prove that SML has gonna go downhill at this point, just because this video was mixed. There were some interesting videos and there's some videos that were not so good, and we already know in first grade the most controversial videos was in first grade part 2 and part 3, where they hire Mr. Winkle, who is a teacher who's surprisingly a pedophile, has entered the school, and many fans did not like Mr. Winkle. So after when the first grade series was gone, he was just gone from existence just because fans didn't like him. As Logan does that with some other characters. Well, the rat, for example, no one likes the rat, so Logan removed him. But there's this one specific character when we go to 2016, where we go to the downfall of SML. But one positive thing I'd say about Mr. Winkle, even though he's not a good SML character, but I do love his catchphrase when he says, "That's pretty hot." And pretty much 2015 was the last time we see the old SML characters, especially we haven't seen Mr. Pig since the Thanksgiving special. Tony the Tiger has left in early 2015. And also no continuation of Mario Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures or Triple Hunter, but hey, at least one episode of Luigi's Mansion. And then we go to Disney World, and yeah, that's one of the first theme park videos that they ever made. Well, besides the fun, it wasn't really Fun Spot, it was just a amusement fair that they went to. But other than that, even though Disney World didn't really have like a big complex plot, I still kind of find it entertaining, especially when Mickey was on crack. Okay, when we first saw this video, This make this last so hard in Disney World Part 2. Even though the rest of the video was alright, but I have to say the beginning of Disney World Part 2 was the best video. So comedy gold. Did he just literally just blow the coke? Good lord. And as we keep moving on and on and on, now we get to the introduction of Rosalina, aka Mario's new girlfriend. What a coincidence, that's actually the title of the video that I just put on out there. The thing is, for Rosalina, in the beginning, she started to become a annoying and kind of a crybaby. And kind of sensitive, no offense to Rosalina. But in other words, the reason why that she just fall in love with Mario is because she has lost the star. And every time that Mario tries to give her on the date, she only just cares about the star. I'm like, are you sure you want to date this woman? Okay. I expect someone else. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rosalina could be nice at sweet sometimes, but she could be stupid. Let's just say she's a dumb blonde idiot. Let's just say that. Until we go to 2015, and to me, that's when SML should have ended. I know Logan still wants to make more plush videos, but to me, the Christmas special should have been the last video of Logan has to make anything. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the next era. The downfall of SML. And this is where we introduce the most controversial SML character that killed SML. And it's none other than Jeffy. In the beginning, he was a decent character. He was just going fine. He was just a small but dumb obnoxious kid who's trying to represent an autistic child. I'm not sure if that's offensive or not, but it kind of looks like it. This is where SML really just lost its charm and it lost its variety. It was just non-stop Bowser Jr. and Jeffy videos. In other words, some of these videos have becoming filler, and when Jeffy was introduced, some of the Jeffy videos were just rehashes of Bowser Jr. videos. So that's one of the things that we see that SML is kind of losing its creativity. And some people which created the Jeffy fan base makes them really love Jeffy so much they demanded Logan just to make more Jeffy videos, and that's what made Logan reach to 1 million subscribers, because of Jeffy. It was a character that he just made for himself, and later on when we go to more videos like Jeffy's Bad Word, that changes everything. That's where we see that Jeffy is a bad character, and he usually tortures Mario and makes Mario's life a total disaster. And now we can see how Chef Pee-Pee feels when Bowser Jr. tortures him. That's one of the things I just don't like about these SML videos. Like, there's so much torture in it, I just don't see how is that entertaining. You are definitely right about that. Basically, it just changed everything about SML and not everything that we love. I mean, Jeffy just almost appeared in every single SML video, and sometimes it just gets repetitive over it. And another thing is, if you ever encounter with a Jeffy fanboy or fangirl, if you say something negative about Jeffy, they will threaten you. Alright, Daffy, so we're gonna roleplay. Let's say you're a Jeffy fanboy, and let's say I'm an old SML fan. And if I say something like, Jeffy's the worst SML character, I wish that he never existed in SML, I mean, why does he have to exist? Get away from me, Jeffy! How would you react if you're a Jeffy fanboy?
Help! Somebody help me! You're the one that has to hate Jeffy. Why do you have to hate Jeffy so much? You're the one that sucks. If you say anything bad about Jeffy, I swear that I will stab your throat with the pencils that we shove it up to our noses and our butts.
So, how do you think I did? Well, you acted just like how the way they did if we say something bad about Jeffy. Yeah, really true. So, are we going to come back and as we talk more about it? Sure, no problem. Even though the reason why that we don't like Jeffy just because he's kind of offensive to the disabled community. He does a lot of dumb poop jokes, and of course he sometimes gets annoying, and he sometimes just gets more into trouble and always get mad and get tortured. He's just not a good character. And he's basically SML's cash cow because basically every time that he tries to upload, it's all the time a Jeffy video. We're not saying modern SML is completely garbage. We still watch it just because there are still some good ones out there. You know, I was about to tell you the same thing. Oh, how did you get in here? The front door was already open and it was unlocked. I forgot to lock the door. So, I was about to ask, if you don't like Jeffy so much and don't like modern SML so much, then why do you keep watching it if you don't like it so much? You know, there's like times in our brain that we're like, I should not be watching these videos, but I wonder what's the next video. And even though we do see times where Logan rehashes his Jeffy videos from the Bowser Jr. videos originally, even though I could see there's some videos that proves that he's running out of ideas, and we already know that always happen. Like, we've seen that in TV shows before when they air for a very long time, like SpongeBob and The Simpsons. They sometimes rehashes their old ideas and make them again, but in a different way. But we already know there are people around YouTube giving Logan some ideas, and there are some of the times where he does not take those ideas. And no offense, but the fan ideas are pretty much more creative and more well complex than the other ones right now. Especially when we go to SML questions like which characters do you want to see more often, it's always the Jeffy fans. Jeffy, 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 Jeffy. Especially one of the weirdest things, even though Logan said that in the vlog, during the age restriction thing in 2017, which is possibly like the crisis and the chaos of SML that I had described for 2017. But hey, at least we got Mom Luigi back in. Woody had like one appearance in that year. But in that time, we see that Logan's getting demonetized from his videos, age restricting, and sometimes getting strikes from YouTube just because it's gone strict. But in other words, even though it's like, why are my videos getting age restricted, demonetized? Well, he should realize that some of his videos are not really that appropriate. I mean, they made some sexual humor, racist humor, there's some violence, and of course there's like some cussing in it, and there are some things that just gone way too far, like SML movie Bowser's Depression, where Bowser literally tried to hang himself just because Charlie and Friends is cancelled. Same for Jeffy, where he tied himself with a noose in SML Short Jeffy's Tantrum, and that's what makes Jeffy reported on the news, just because a kid decided to impersonate what Jeffy does. And even though in SML movie Jeffy plays Minecraft, it was based on that situation, I have to agree both on sides. That I have to agree on Logan's side that the parents should be more responsible for what their kids are watching on YouTube. But the second thing is, the other thing I had to include in this, you should not make your videos that are way too far. Just because you put plushes and puppets in your channel, that's going to attract children. And that's why basically the Jeffy fans are usually younger children. Exactly, kids can be curious, especially when they see Jeffy trying to tie himself with a noose and trying to hang himself. It's kind of like a kid doing that. Like, if their favorite character is Jeffy, they probably might do it like, hey, if Jeffy's going to tie himself with a noose, maybe I should do that if I'm depressed. It's kind of like that same situation in one SpongeBob episode, One Course Meal, which is a plankton torture video. Sorry, he says that torture is the most filthiest word that we can put in the genre of entertainment. Yep, I remember that SpongeBob episode called One Course Meal, where Plankton has a fear of whales and Mr. Krabs' daughter is a whale and her name is Pearl. Mr. Krabs decided to disguise as his daughter so he can just torture Plankton and just haunt him. And of course Plankton just wanted to lie down on the road and make sure a bus crashes on him and runs him over. And I'm like, whoa, okay, SpongeBob has gotten dark. And the other thing is, SpongeBob told about that news to Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs just laughed with glee. So I had to compare SML to SpongeBob, to Fairy Odd Parents, and Family Guy. And we can understand all the adult things that they had to include for SML, even though his target audiences is not children, even though you make plush figures and puppets that attracts children to watch them. But in other words, it's kind of like SpongeBob, Fairy Odd Parents, and Family Guy. Because in the beginning, we already know it was really good, entertaining, it was timeless, it was funny. But until after that, it just went downhill and went to some serious topics that has gone too far with the show and recognition. And of course, just like the TV shows, all the character traits has went downhill and just become from three-dimensional characters to one-dimensional characters. Yeah, that was from from season 6 to 8 from SpongeBob, which was the garbage area. But until then, from season 10 and season 11, it improved just because the original team and the creator returned for the show. And that's why SpongeBob is still airing, just because a lot of people still like the show. Nickelodeon's nothing without SpongeBob. But the same situation with Fairy Odd Parents and SML, just because they add in some new characters that nobody likes, just like they add Chloe in season 10 of Fairy Odd Parents, and they also remove some characters. Like, for example, from the previous videos of 2018, we already know in SML movie Mari's New Hat, Mari and Rosalina got married, but after SML movie Jeffy's Kids, oh my gosh, that video was so disgusting, especially the birth of Jeffy Jr. We were eating a snack while we were watching it, and we literally just spit out the snack when we saw the birth of Jeffy Jr. So disgusting. But in other words, that same situation that we see, just like the Fairy Odd Parents, is when they include Sparky the dog in season 9, but until then he was removed in season 10 just because fans didn't like him. They happened the same thing with Rosalina. Like, she was completely removed in season 10, and she's just gone from existence. Well, if they were still boyfriend and girlfriend, I understand they won't come here as often, but Mari and Rosalina is husband and wife, so they should appear more often in videos just because they're a married couple. The thing is, I don't know what's going on. Maybe Rosalina's voice actress is in college, or maybe she's too busy, or she's retiring, or she got fired. I don't know. But if she's no longer working to play as Rosalina, to me it's better off just to recast her. Let's say like Rosalina gets into a surgery, like her tonsils is getting removed until she got a new voice, and she'll be voiced by Chili, which is Logan's girlfriend. And yeah, we're barely not seeing that much characters. I mean, the only characters that are showing right now are Mario, Jeffy, Brooklyn Guy, Bowser Jr., Joseph, Cody, Chef Pee-Pee, and Bowser. Most of the characters are either just getting rid on purpose or not really that used anymore. But from the new SML video, The Competition, I'm glad to actually have some character interactions, is because we always see the exact same formula, the exact same character interactions, and it's always been the same thing over and over again. But for The Competition, it's been pretty new. And if we have to say one of the videos that we actually like from SML in 2018 is Fountain of Youth. We really like the plot, the comedy's just funny, especially the fact that they put that in the SML universe, if you're an adult, eating Trick cereal is illegal if you're eating it as an adult. So that was actually kind of funny. But the worst one is Jeffy's YouTube channel, which is a rehash of Bowser Jr.'s YouTube channel. The Bowser Jr.'s YouTube channel video was a lot better, just because the Jeffy's YouTube channel was making fun of the Logan Paul drama. And I'm like, what the heck? What has SML become? Seriously, I will not ever make fun of a drama that just happened on YouTube. It's kind of like saying we're just gonna make fun of Logan's health issues and his age restriction and a lot of bad stuff that's happening, but no, that's just wrong. And of course, we already know there's rumors that Logan might make a video that is based on a clone of Jeffy, and in my opinion, it's kind of dumb. But to me, if Logan has to make one last video, and if you see here, he reached 5 million subscribers, and he's thinking of ideas to think either which to upload on his second channel of Super Luigi Logan, or maybe still uploading this, but all of his videos got demonetized. So if he has to make one last video, I would say it's the Super Mario Logan movie, and I know we've been waiting so patiently for the movie. He's been filming it since May 2017. We got a trailer back in July, but since the age restriction, the demonetization, and the new rules of the guidelines on YouTube, now it's completely changed because Logan wants to make the video as the way he wanted, and he wants to be monetized, and he doesn't want to split it to parts, and he doesn't want to rush it, just because he's been slow on it because most of his fans demanded to make more videos. He got sick. The weather in the summer was pretty rainy. Well, fun fact, me and SML live in the same state, it's just that SML lives in the north of Florida, so it's kind of like far away from us. But in other words, it's difficult for him to make the movie. He's trying his best to make the movie happen, still make it good, and still tucks updates on his girlfriend's channel. But it's been never happening just because he doesn't want to break a promise. Because one of the things that Logan also said that he admits for himself, and I'm glad he's honest about it, that he's not good at making promises. And I believe that, just because back in 2016, he promised that he will continue Mario and Luigi's Stupid Dumb Adventures or Luigi's Mansion. But guess what? That didn't happen. It was a promise he broke. And another thing, he said the movie will come out this summer, but eventually it did not happen. That's another thing. Of course, we already heard news that Logan just filmed many areas and different locations, so we could see how much effort that he has put in this movie. And that's why we're still watching SML right now, because we're still waiting on that movie. And that's why we haven't to react to that much SML vids, because to us, the SML movie is a video that is worth reacting to. And even though we could see from Logan himself that he is having some unhealthy habits, I mean, I can show you one example. When he got the flu, when he was sick and he announced the movie got delayed, he looks awful. And of course, we already know most fans ask him to make a video, but for us, we're like, no. If you're feeling unhealthy, to me, he should have rested. But hey, it was just his decision. We're not just forcing him. But in other words, we can see why he's going through these medical issues. It's been happening since when he was young. It happens like almost every year of his life, especially the feeding tube, me with Jamarcus, having so many surgeries. It's just that I could see that Logan's not trying his best to focus on his health. It's just that most of the people now these days, just when they eat something, they just don't care about their health, like, oh, this food is good for me or not. They just like, alright, this is just a food, don't care how many calories or have any high carbs or cholesterol or sugar or fats in it. I'm just gonna eat it anyway. Why? Because it's food. Until then, they just got some health problems, and some of them just end up in the hospital. But most people who usually use their minds and saying like, hey, I need something that has good for my nutrition and keeps my body well, like eating the right foods that are like healthy, like fruits and vegetables, and exercising daily to be in a good physical shape. And we can see that from Logan, like he's not eating that much healthy, especially the back of the time he drinks so much soda. In case you know, that soda is one of the most highly acidic drinks. You can look that up. But in other words, we're still keeping praise for Logan just to be recovering in the hospital, but to be, I hope he learns like he should be in more of a healthier lifestyle and a little more happier than being less stressful, is because we already know the things that has been happening in his channel has been stressing him out. And if I were him, I would stress out too, but I'm glad that he has a cast members that like to comfort him during his dangerous times. But the thing is, Logan should really focus on more on the positive side, that what he can do for his channel and for the future as well. Even though his fan base could be toxic, more toxic than the Logan Paul fandom, I have to say is, who would win in a battle? Logan 30 Acre versus Logan Paul. And if I had to choose a winner, I'll choose Logan, aka the Wolverine. Pretty clever, Daffy. So the thing is, I hope that Logan just find his ways to make a redemption for over his videos. And of course, I have doubts that he will not continue as his old golden age in SML like his earlier years. But I hope he's trying his best to make his content good. Is because we already know the original OG Plus channel is the Cute Mario Bros. This is the channel that started it all. These guys really made plush videos in the first place. These videos that they made, they really define good, entertaining plush videos. They are flawless, they never disappoint us. Memorable characters, really great comedy, some really great plot structures, and they've been doing this for over 12 years, and they know how to stay consistent. They still respect their fans, they still have creative videos, and their characters are still as good as their old videos. So I have to say is, Cute Mario Bros. Are still going good as they are. The thing is, they're not going as active as SML. Why? Is because, just remember, the creators, Ricky and Tyler of the Cute Mario Bros., they have lives. Like, we already know Tyler is part of a band, and Ricky has college work to do. So, the thing is, I hope SML should take notes, like, know how Cute Mario Bros. Know how to stay consistent, stay in quality, have some good variety, and have their best to make some good videos. That's all I have to say. And before we end off this video, just immediately, when we were still talking, the new video SML movie Jeffy's Clone just got uploaded. And when we're about to watch it, it's a little small announcement that Logan has to put on out there. let's watch it.
Very important message for you guys. First off, I want to say thank you for 5 million subscribers. I cannot believe the channel has gotten this big, but thanks to you guys, we reached 5
Thanks
million
for the people who
subscribers,
came
and
for
it's just
Jeffy.
unbelievable. So thank you. I love every single one of you, and thank you.
I'm
for
not
showing
gay,
up every
Logan.
week to watch our
I'm
content.
just kidding.
I also have some very bad news. YouTube has completely demonetized this YouTube channel. That means there are no ads on any of the videos.
You can find other ways to make money, not just from the internet. I mean, you can do merchandising, but you gotta get a job to make some money.
Continue to upload weekly SML videos like we've been doing. We're gonna upload 2 videos a week, like nothing's changed.
Okay.
This might be a glitch, YouTube. This might be a mistake. We don't know yet.
I don't know either.
With YouTube, but for the
I'm not
time being,
YouTube, so
for
I'm
at
not
least the
really
next
sure.
few months, we're going to be uploading weekly videos on Super Mario Logan. So keep
Okay,
coming,
so you're
subscribing,
still
keep showing
making
up.
videos on this
There's no
account.
ads, there's no
Okay.
money. We're still gonna make content for you guys. We love you guys so much, and we really don't want this channel to die. But
I mean, you work so hard to make these videos with all of your hard work.
Go subscribe to my second account, Super Luigi Logan. I'm gonna be
Yeah, until now you're going active in that channel.
on my second account. So if you want to find, if this channel disappears, or just if you want extra content, go subscribe to my second account, Super Luigi Logan. Also,
What about
go
Super
subscribe to
Bowser Logan?
Chili's account. She makes vlogs and behind the scenes.
And some clickbait
So go subscribe to her
videos.
account. So if this channel gets deleted, I'll be on Super Luigi Logan and my girlfriend Chili's account. Also go subscribe
And
to
for
my
some
brother
vlogs and up.
Lance's account.
Yes, Lance. No offense, I kind of like Lance's vlogs more than Chili's.
You'll find him there. You'll find extra Jeffy, extra Goodman, extra Black Yoshi, extra.
Yep,
content on
Black
YouTube.
Yoshi,
And
Shrek,
also
you
go
name
subscribe to my
it.
girlfriend Chili's brother. Her brother's name is Tito, and his Tito taught her he makes
He,
Sonic plush
yeah,
videos.
Sonic plush
So
videos, they're pretty decent. A little more better than Marty's SML, but it's alright.
That's where we're going to be uploading content, and that on those accounts they're still making money. So go watch. those
Okay,
accounts.
make sure you don't cuss so you won't get any of their channels demonetized.
Also, we still have the Patreon, so if you want to go donate to Patreon.
Okay, so the
that helps.
Patreon is still not a
Also,
failure.
GoFundMe, so if you don't want to donate monthly on Patreon, you can also donate.
Hope there's no
on
errors.
So thank you guys.
Or no
much.
waste of their
I love you
money.
guys so much. I love every single one of you, and thank you.
Even
guys
though you
for
said it like 4 times,
subscribing.
Logan.
5 million. Hopefully we'll reach 10 million, and
Hopefully you can finish the movie in time,
But
if you know how to
you guys
set
enjoy
up
this
time
video,
for it.
And I'll see you in the next one.
So I guess now we know for sure that Logan is still going to make videos on the main channel. It's just that he's still going to announce the other channels that he likes to spread out just in case of that his old channel gets taken down. But who knows? This is why we decided to make this SML video. Sorry to disappoint if you got bored or did not react some of the videos. Well, at least some a little bit reactions, but there's some of the things that we just want to talk about. So this has got to be the longest SML related video. So if you made it this far for this video, just thank you all for watching. And don't worry, if you want another fun video, that's going to come up like in the next following week. So I have to say is not to make this video too long. Well, that's all folks. Bye. Yeah. Bye.